Tomorrow I've got my interview with Shakur Stevenson coming out. Make sure you are subscribed and you keep your eyes peeled because I don't want you guys to miss it. It's a good one. Hey guys, we're back again with another video, and Saturday just gone, we have seen an incredible night of boxing, the glory of Giza, right from the pyramids in Egypt. This is incredible. I was so excited to see the whole production of it. As somebody who works in production, I was just super excited to see how they were gonna put it all together. I've never seen anything like this before. So I was really amazed, and truly it looks spectacular. It looked really beautiful, and I think it was actually wonderfully done, and it was a great spectacle to watch here from home. And it was a great night of boxing. I do want to talk about a couple of fights and we're going to get straight into it. Please don't mind this wet patch. I had some makeup on my top and I was just trying to get it off, and I've got a wet patch, which I'm sure it will dry because it is absolutely hot here in London. I'm talking 31 degrees. First, let's talk about the heavyweight bout, which was Richard Torres Jr. versus Sanchez, and Sanchez secured a win in a second round. Now, going into this fight, Richard Torres was the favorite. You know, everybody thought this was going to be an easy win for him. People were really excited for his future, what's ahead for his career, an exciting heavyweight coming out of America. And for it to end in the second round the way it did, I think it took everybody by surprise. Now, this win most certainly has thrown Sanchez right into the mix again, and I'm hearing so many names of people that would love to see a fight with him. No doubt, like, him securing a win in that fashion, I'm sure it does throw him into the mix. You know, you've got so many exciting fights that could be made with him, but I don't think this is the end for Richard Torres Jr. at all. It's a loss. I'm sure he'll probably learn from it and he'll come back much better. The name I'm hearing the most for Sanchez, and even with Torres Jr., it was Itama. I think that would make for a really good fight. You've got two heavy hitters going at it, Itama and Sanchez. I think that would be a good challenge for him, to be honest. But we're going to see how it plays out, right? We always say names. We always get really excited over the type of fights that can be made. But when it's actually made, that's a whole different thing. That's a different ball game. I do want to talk about Hamza Shiraz. We saw him win and become the WBO super middleweight champion. Now, he came out in incredible fashion. He dominated. Great, beautiful selection shots of punches. He was spectacular. He just dominated and he found his rhythm right from round one. And you could see the fight going in one direction, to be quite frank. To be honest, I think he has really proven himself. He came out and stopped Edgar Berlanga in round 5 in his last fight. Absolutely spectacular. He's working incredibly with Andy Lee. Whatever relationship they got going on, it just seems really beautiful, and we're really seeing the fruits of it, and he's proving himself truly. So many more exciting fights that could be made at the super middleweight division. I do know that Canelo will be taking on Mbili. That's happening September. I know there's so many talks of Hamza Shiraz fighting Canelo. I think that is also a fight that he really wants made. I also saw an interview of Canelo saying that he would be open to having that fight. I think Hamza Shiraz should probably have a few more fights at the super middleweight and then go in with Canelo. I think it would make for a tremendous fight. And in the direction that Hamza Shiraz looks as if he's going in, and the performance that he's putting on, I think it would make for an incredible fight. I think he's on a really beautiful run. I know this is only his second fight with Andy Lee. This is only his second fight at super middleweight, but so far he looks incredible. He looks so powerful, super sharp. He looks quick and dominant. Love to see it. And then on to the main event. Rico Verhoeven was so close to shocking the whole world. I was honestly watching that fight amazed and in disbelief that this is what's going on. We didn't see the usual dominant Usyk, and there's been so much talks since that fight has ended. You know, like, boxing fans are totally split. They're so split. But one thing is for certain, which I'm sure we can all agree on, Rico was winning that fight. According to the scorecards, he wasn't winning convincingly, but to us at home and to probably those who were watching there live, he was definitely winning those rounds, winning more rounds than Usyk was. And I was amazed because, to be honest, when this fight was announced, I will put my hands up and I will say it and I would admit it. I thought this fight was kind of like, what's the point? I thought this is going to be an easy fight. I don't see this fight going more than 6 rounds. Boy, was I proven wrong. Rico really proved me wrong. And I think he has earned the respect of many boxing fans from all over the world. I do have to say, I think the scorecards are a complete joke. I actually gasped and almost let out a little scream when I looked at the scorecards. So according to the judges, he wasn't winning convincingly. He wasn't winning more of the rounds, which I was in complete shock of. I was thinking, are we watching the same fight here? If anything, you guys have a better view than I do at home. Shocked. Also, I think they should just have a rematch. They should absolutely just have a rematch. Yes, granted, he was probably getting really tired. Granted, there could have been, Usyk probably could have stopped him in the 12th round. I get that. But I agree with Rico, like, let him go out on his shield, you know? Like, but I've watched the clips many times. Before the ref stopped the fight, the bell went. And we all know, as boxing fans, where the bell goes, they go to their respective corners. He wasn't given that chance because the ref stopped the fight after the bell. I watched the clip numerous times. If you don't believe me, you think I'm lying, whatever, go and watch the clip. The bell went and the ref stopped the fight. I'm just going to put it down to the ref probably not hearing the bell go. That's just what I'm putting it down to. The ref probably didn't hear, and then he stopped the fight. Just have the rematch. And I get it. Ajit Kabayel, he's been waiting. He's the #1 WBC mandatory challenger for the title. I get it. I think settle it in a rematch. How do I think the rematch will play out? I think that Usyk will come in and he'll probably dominate, and I think he'll probably win in the rematch. But I think give him the opportunity. That he's had one boxing fight prior to this, so I think he was just lacking the experience. You could see that he was gassing out, and like I said before, Usyk probably would have ended the fight in the 12th round, but we don't know. We actually don't know. That's just us speculating. But wow, did he shock us? Did he prove a lot of people wrong? Absolutely. And you know what? Hats off to Peter Fury. Like, he did say 6 months worth of training went in for this fight, and it showed. He proved us all wrong, like a lot of us wrong. And I love that. I love that he proved me wrong. I love that it wasn't what we expected. It was incredible. Great to see. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd absolutely love to hear from you guys. How did you find Fight Night Saturday just gone? Yes, this week also we've got some incredible, exciting fights that are taking place this weekend. We're seeing the return of Bivol going head-to-head with Effort, and then we have got O'Shaquie Foster and Raymond Ford going head-to-head. Incredible fights taking place. I can't wait. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. How do you see these fights playing out? And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I'm going to speak to you guys in my next video. Bye for now.